It's early January here at Hank's backyard, and I just wanted to do a little update, catch everybody up and kind of document what's going on around the emu farm. The emus have been breeding like crazy. I actually got some footage of Jackie actually laying an egg, which was kind of cool. Never actually seen this behavior before. So Sam got up so that Jackie could lay another egg, I guess. There's a lot of eggs under there. And so she must have said, "Hey, Sammy, get up, because I need to lay another egg." I think there's quite a few there. Man, I really would love to let them have babies, especially these two, because they could have a really blonde emu, a white emu. And Hank has been just hanging around them, just being like, "Hey, how's it going? Anybody need any help?" Hank's the midwife. I'm sure they don't like me looking at them, but man, it's cool. And Sammy Boy, maybe they're trading off. Sammy Boy has been sitting there for a while, so I think his legs are he's walking a little funny. He's going to get some water and some food, I guess. Hank's taking over, aren't ya? You guys switch off like that? Oh, I think there's an egg coming out right now. Oh, that's so wild. Jackie. Let's see what happens. I don't want to get too close to her. This is definitely a kind of a breeding group. Yep, there's another one. Look at that. So wild. So she's had about 20 eggs so far this year. A lot of eggs. And I'm not sure if it's Hank or Sam who's the baby daddy. Hank and Suki have started hanging out. So they are kind of thick as thieves, they are. And Sammy and Jackie are still hanging out. But I also wanted to do a little documentation on the pond, which we've had some issues with. So currently the pond is off. The reason it's off is because we have a leak somewhere. And we've been trying to kind of track it down. But this is very sad here to see it like this. One of the mistakes that we saw that was made here, so whenever we turn everything off, basically all the water is going to go downstream to the rainwater system. And there's no, so this is all permeable. So water basically goes under here into the rainwater system. So when we turned everything off to see if we could figure out where the leak was, it drained about 1.5 feet of the pond out of here. And the way we'll fix that is basically we're going to come under here and basically raise up a berm right here, so that under the liner, which is going to be kind of a pain to do, but we've got to raise up the liner so that the water gets to here, stops, and then once the stuff starts going again, it'll go over into the rainwater system and then get pumped back. But right now, up to this point, the water's just going under these rocks and under the gravel on top of the EPDM liner and going straight into the rainwater system. So that's not ideal, because it means anytime we turn this off, the rainwater system is going to take all the water and it will overflow, because it's about 10,000 gallons, and this Cameron didn't think it was about 10,000, the 1.5 foot or so that it went down, but I think it's got to be more than that. So probably what happened, the rainwater system has an overflow, so all that, once we turned it off, all that water came into here and then overflowed in the overflow pipe. So not great. We think there's two possibilities for the leak. We attached two different liners together here. I think properly. I think they did it well, but there may be a fold or something over there which is allowing water to go out in a slow and steady way. I haven't seen any wetness out there, so it's really quite a mystery, and it's such a complicated system that it makes it challenging to figure out what's going on here. This is all one liner, that's all one liner up there in the wetland filter, and this is one liner. So there's three different distinct liners in here. The idea that one of the liners has a hole in it is, I can't imagine. These guys were so careful about that. So it's got to be in one of the seams. Basically what we're doing now is seeing when I stop everything except for the air filter, what happens to all the water levels. So this has been static for 2 weeks down to here. So we know below here we're solid. And the rainwater system, it has got about 55 inches of water in it, which it's kept for a couple of days. So underneath, at the point where the rainwater system is full, it's solid. That leads me to believe that there's a leak somewhere when the thing is on. So Cameron thinks it's here. He thinks that there's a fold. Didn't quite make it. I'm kind of curious as to whether or not it's down there. Because of the way they did this, it's a little interesting. So basically that log is when this is full, that log is the buffer for the water, but the rainwater system goes that way, is further out. So if something seeps through, it'll just go down the rainwater system again. It's a little odd. I would think we'd want to get all the water out to there as much as we could, but and this log will decay relatively quickly, so we're gonna have to figure that out. So we think the leak is either here or in the transition up there, and the transition between the wetland and the pond, but the possibility of it being up there is very slim, just because of gravity, the way it's built. It's very slim. So there's two big possibilities. One is that the leak is here and it's because of a fold in the liner, or another possibility is back here we've got an overflow which goes out that way, and we just left it underground there. It's a long story, but it could be that water is going out that overflow, because I didn't see how they did the overflow. That kind of happened when I was in meetings all day, so I'm not sure how that happened. But could be that the overflow is just constantly seeping water, but that wouldn't make sense since when it's way below that, like 1 foot of water under me, and if I turn everything on, that will go down within a day to 4 inches. So yeah, with something this complex, it is painful to track down where the issues are. Painful. So they're the boys at Rapid Water Gardens, Cameron, they're working on it. So I'm hoping that we can get this kind of figured out in the next couple 3 weeks. The unfortunate thing is we've lost so much water, and I've been putting water into this, so we're gonna have to put another 10,000 gallons in here once we do this treatment here to raise that up, so that we can run it and see what happens basically at that point. So yeah, it's painful, but I asked those guys to do a lot of complex stuff with the way we built this, and we made changes as we were going. like this, turning this into something that kids could wade in and stuff, that was on the fly. So we made a lot of changes to this, and you know, mistakes can be made. Definitely wasn't intentional or anybody's fault really, but I'm looking forward to getting all this stuff figured out and getting the pond running again. It's been, fortunately or unfortunately, it's been a really warm December, January. So I'm in my my normal uniform in early January, and you know, birds are singing, trees are starting to grow, they're all confused, so it doesn't bode well for the summer. Could be really, really hot this summer if this temperature is any indication. So yeah, we'll keep you updated as things go, and maybe next time we'll try and get a little more emu into the emu channel. But meanwhile, let's say hi to Mr. Wilson. So the kitties have gotten completely figured out with the emus. They now know them, and as you know, emus, anything that's new or different, they go nuts. But once they know something, then it doesn't even register. So Wilson's the brave one. He comes out here and kind of hunts and does stuff, and he's good with the chickens. He's pretty good with them. Sometimes if he gets excited, they'll you know, they'll chase him around a little bit, but he just goes under a bush or something and he's fine. So yeah, so hopefully I'll have an update in a couple, 3 weeks and let you know what happened with the pond. And meanwhile, I'll put, you know, I put some videos of the emus having eggs and stuff like that. Maybe I'll put that right here at the end. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, Hank, stop it, stop it, stop it. All right, 1, 2, 3, jump. Go, Ryder, go! Jump! Jump, Ryder! Ow! 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 Ow!
No, I never do
Hey.
that again. I never jumping this. I mean, we might as well jump back in. We already got in. Look at my fan shot. I just tired. We might as well just send it.
Super cold. Hey, stop it. Stop it.
Fish
Stop
out
it.
of water. Fish out of water. How much emus do you have, John? 6. 6.
Yeah. Hank,
When's it mating season?
right now.
Breeding season.
This is why they're all kind of have a little something.
Is that a goal?
This is the boy. This is the original boy. The OG.
Where do y'all get him? We bought him. No, we got an egg. We bought an egg. Yeah, but when do y'all get the egg?
Hank actually came from New Mexico.
Yeah. But when do y'all buy the egg?
6 years ago. Yeah.
Did you know I'm
6 years.
freezing? I'm jumping back in, freaking.
Okay, do it again. Do it again.
Put it on top. Boy.
1.
Will I hit the bottom if I do a front flip?
No.
Yeah. I guess duty. There's that big rock right there. I'm scared.
1, 2,
I'm scared of that big rock already.
3, go.
No way. You think you're back on your penny board? Looking like on your penny board? You want to get up? John, backflip.
All right, let's see it.
I'm scared.
Let's see it.
I haven't done it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did I do it?
Yeah, you did.
Dude, is it cold?
Are you injured?
Yeah, I scraped myself on this. Is it cold, Mitch? Yeah.
Oh my God,
how
you
to?
are freezing cold. You are so cold. Bean, what happened? Did you get a bag stuck on your head? Maybe you shouldn't be eating that. Hmm? You got a bag stuck on your head, buddy. That is not fun, is it?
Why? Did you stop? Why?
He's jealous.